Okay, hello everybody. We are back once again. Mally and his fancy hat is here. I'm gonna like this video before I forget. Please like and subscribe to both me, Dr. Mally, and actually also to Gino, because Gino is a real one and has sifted through so much Chris content for us. And we all appreciate Gino. But we should just jump right into it, right? Because you don't need a refresher since we just watched the last one. Mally?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Let's jump
Absolutely.
right in.
Let's get right into the meat, the potatoes, the pasta sauce, this cake of a lasagna we
Captain's
have
log.
here.
Stardate February 8th, 2009.
Christian uploaded a video announcing his new website domain.
The Sonichu site is back up. It's at sonichuandrosechew.com. That's what it is now.
He's
Yeah,
back.
because it keeps getting
Yeah,
hacked.
I've been under distress lately. The recent one where y'all may have watched the videos, last two videos before this one. Yeah, forced into doing that. I won't be repeating that again. Hopefully not. Hopefully I won't be repeating that.
Oh, the gay videos.
Use that take.
The videos where he had to say he was gay.
Anyway, also, feeling the after pains from that, I find out that there's been some brush fire or wildfire, that sort of stuff, fire, going on in the southern Australia area.
Rip
where
Panda Halo.
My sweetheart, Sarah Cassandra McKenzie, Panda Halo, she was in that neck of the woods, and I haven't heard from her in like over 2 weeks.
You do realize Australia is not that small.
During the past few weeks, so I
The
pray that
emu's
she's
daughter.
still alive. I
Yeah.
hope she didn't die.
She lost her own
fire.
emu war.
She was a casualty
Sarah,
of the emu war.
if you are hearing this message, please let me know that you're safe. And also let me know, can I still expect you over at my house? Or are you going to go to Clyde? Please let me know. Because I miss you.
Uh-huh.
I still care deeply about you, Sarah. Sarah Hart.
Wait, I thought she was...
2 days later, he posted a video in which he attempted to showcase that the promise he made to Clyde Cash about cleaning up his room had been fulfilled.
For example, there's more walking space. Look
It
right here,
looks
there's
like
definitely
a
space between
snuff
that and the
film.
bed. And you look over here, more walking space to the door.
Blair Witch.
Wow.
And I got
The
that
Blair
tub off
Witch.
the top of my
The Blair Witch
house,
as
so it don't
recording.
fall down and hit anyone.
Yeah. What an improvement. He can now walk to the door. Wow. Wow.
Hey, give him credit, okay? He can now walk to the door, that's a big step for him. Come on now.
That is an improvement. Let's see if everything's in the closet, but...
I'm pretty sure let stuff out of the closet soon enough, maybe later.
Boy.
I had to leave the other stuff up there. But at least I didn't have to compromise much. But also, after talking about that and making Clyde know that I've kept my promise. Ik ben schwel, Julie. Ik ben schwel.
Chris was under the misapprehension that
I
the
do
phrase
not
meant "I love
understand
you" in Malvanian, when in fact it was the German equivalent for "I am gay."
I have received in the mail today a letter from Nintendo of America.
How did he even get there?
In response to the piece I sent in the snail mail.
Like Julie, aka Blue Spike, just told him that this means like "I love you" in Malvanian or whatever, and then he fell for it. That's "I am gay" in German.
Alright. Good enough. I'm not gonna question it.
It comes from Mike Chandler over there. No relation, at least as far as I know.
No relation.
It has proven my family and my congregations as well as my own theories. I shall read to you from beginning to end. Mr. Shigeru Miyamoto did not have a meeting scheduled with you, nor has he been corresponding with you. Mr. Miyamoto speaks and writes only very limited English, and our game development teams do not accept unsolicited games, suggestions, or ideas. Although Mr. Miyamoto makes occasional business trips to the US, he spends the majority of his time in Japan at Nintendo's headquarters. So,
He
I
finds
was
out.
never in correspondence with
Yeah.
Mr. Miyamoto or Reggie Fils-Aimé at all. They were
Wow.
imposters. I thought as
Imagine.
much.
Crazy.
So,
Kind of
there
sus.
it was. Black and white. From Nintendo
Was-
of America.
Was his emails to like actual Nintendo of America just as unprofessional as with Miyamoto?
That'd be funny. That'd be
He
so
later
funny.
joined a mumble chat and recapped the latest developments
Hey.
concerning Nintendo.
Probably.
Probably.
To be honest.
Anyway, it's an official letter from Nintendo of America because the envelope is just like the previous envelopes I got from Nintendo of America, as well as the letterhead on the letter.
Yeah, it's
Uh-huh.
easy to forge.
Sure
It's
is.
tight, and it has a signature on there.
It's easier to forge if it's type. What? Chris.
Just because it's typed and it has a signature doesn't mean it's real.
In fact, wouldn't typing it make it even more
Yeah.
easy to forge since it's not handwriting?
Yes.
Later on, one of Chris's cats, Lucy, arrives.
Oh, that poor cat.
My cat, excuse me.
Can I talk to the kitty? Hi, Lucy.
There you go.
2 days later, convinced by Julie,
I think that cat was screaming her head off.
Yeah.
If someone was holding Deku and he was making that noise, would you let them continue to hold Deku?
No, but then also again, my cat's a bitch. Man's been run over twice,
What?
3 times. He abandoned us and ended up in a crack house for about 6 months. Then we found him. And this is all true lore, by the way.
What the hell?
And now he lives in our house and does not go outside much because, I think he learned his lesson.
I feel like he's a fitting cat for you because he's such a survivor.
You know what? Maybe so, but it's all through his own stupidity.
Hey.
Christian created a new section on his Sonichu.com website called Sonichu and Rosechu's Love Shack, which
Oh,
consisted
God.
of sexual imagery concerning his
come
Sonichu
on.
characters. It was designed to
Why?
be protected by an age restriction. Most of the drawings were simply pages from the Sonichu comics, but as time went on, he updated the section regularly with new renderings. On
Why?
February 13th, audio of a
People.
sex chat on Skype between Chris and Julie emerged.
Oh,
During the
God.
20-minute-long
Oh,
virtual
God.
intercourse,
No,
Julie's voice
please don't
cannot
tell
be
me to play
heard,
it.
but it can be determined
boy.
that they are role-playing, with Julie possibly as a cat and Chris as Sonichu. Sounds of Chris masturbating can be heard throughout.
I sent a few short static shocks up your pussy. Not enough
Lord,
to hurt
Chris.
you too bad, but make you feel good.
Good
You're
lord.
gonna get my milk, kitty cat.
After
Oh,
Christian's
God.
climax, he is heard drinking a carbonated drink and consequently belches.
Excuse me. Might say I'm burping because I've quite enjoyed you and your juices.
Good lord.
On the same day, Christian took part in another mumble chat, during which he revealed the idea Julie had for a video.
Basically a video of me standing up to Clyde and showing him how strong I am, doing a few kicks for the camera.
Yeah, you should
something.
throw some punches, show them what you're made of. You know, punch.
I pretty much already proved my strength when I ripped that dildo in half.
That's
Chris
not.
tells a fan that the original
Okay.
she came for quick pick was torn up into small squares and placed into an envelope.
Why'd you do that shit?
Burn it.
And
I understand Rose at you, but why something that's from real life?
It's not necessarily from real life. It depends on your interpretation.
It's based on a real person, Chris.
Most women have long brown hair, and the eyes are censored, so...
Yeah, but I remember that one video you were saying is Megan.
Because in the end, it broke up my friendship with Megan.
You said
On
it was
Valentine's
her.
Day 2009, Chris and Julie had another sex chat together, much in the same vein as the one a day prior.
Okay, I'm licking your pussy while you're saying
No!
this.
God
Trolls were made
damn it!
aware of the cybersex session taking place, and some decided to make use of that knowledge. While Christian was masturbating, 4 calls were
Oh,
made to
this
the
part's
family
funny,
phone
actually.
by trolls attempting to convince Bob to walk in on his son. The first 3 callers were dismissed by Bob, who told them that Chris was sleeping. The 4th caller exclaimed that Chris had posted a video on YouTube saying that he was going to kill himself. Understandably concerned, Bob went in to check on him.
Listen, what are you doing?
Nothing.
I'm getting all these crazy damn calls. What are you doing?
Nothing.
Give me that crap. Now, what's going on?
Dad, will you get out of here?
No, I will not. People tell me that you're about to kill yourself on YouTube.
What?
What is your trouble?
I'm not going to kill myself.
Get away from that TV.
Fine.
Get away from the internet. I'm cutting it down right now.
No!
Down!
Dad, no!
Cut it down!
Yes.
No! Don't do it, Dad.
I'm going to shut this thing right down.
No.
Yeah!
Yes.
No.
Go wake your mother up. Don't bother me. You tell her what's going on. This thing is going to go down.
No.
Yes.
Due to Bob creatively proclaiming that he would cut down the internet, trolls became inspired by his quote, and began referring to him as the Internet Lumberjack.
Rip under.
Hey, that's a good name. That's a good
Yeah,
nickname.
no,
I ain't gonna internet. Actually,
Yeah.
you know what? Put that on a t-shirt.
Yeah. Rip Bob. Rip Bob. Rip the best internet lumberjack we had.
After they were disconnected,
Pioneer of his
Christian
time.
called Julie again, telling her what happened.
Hello, Julie. Yeah, listen, you'll have to talk to me. I'm calling you from my PSP. It does not accept type feedback.
Wow.
Oy.
I told my mother about you.
Oh no, that
She says she'll believe it when she sees you in person. And I go,
saturation
"Yeah."
at max levels.
Well, pretty much my erection has been unmoved, and I'm not feeling in the mood for it right now, but, you know, hey, on the bright side, we still had our fun little Valentine's Day date in the big planet.
Okay.
2 days later, Christian found out that his aunt Corrina was in a very ill state, and it was very likely that she would pass away soon. Later on, Chris and Julie chatted on the PlayStation Network, where they discussed his aunt's condition.
My mom was to go visit Aunt Corrina this weekend, but she did not invite me along because I need to stay home, help, be here for my father in case something happens to him, and I had to take care of the cats. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
She also addresses his job prospects, with Chris claiming that he would look for paid volunteer work, and Julie questioning his use of the word volunteer. The next day, Chris and Julie had another PSN chat, covering many of the same topics.
So, hey, Mom, be sure there isn't a way to go see Aunt Fran tonight so I give her the last hug. She won't even know you're there. She knows you love her. Yeah, well, at least I was able to give her my last I love you when I called her the other day. That's right. So that's all fine. Yeah. All right, Mom, I'll talk to you later. Did you get that, Julie? Yeah, could you ask your mother if I could talk to her?
Oh, God. Blue Spike, don't get too confident.
Listen, I'm talking to friend Julie on the PSN network. She wants to say hello to you. I'm not able to talk to you about her. Because you're emotional. I am not able to talk to anybody right now. Will you leave the room?
Oi.
Thank you. I'll see you later. Someone failed.
Julie encourages him to make a video with one of his inflatable sex dolls.
What about that ball doll?
Oh no.
Is this where the jewel thing comes
I
from?
did have two, one for backup, but like a few weeks ago, when I was doing a thing with it, it got an internal injury and
You popped it?
Oh, wait, how did it get punctured though? Was it punctured with your, too much too much humping force, you might say? If you're willing to call it that.
Don't need to know that. Don't need to know this. Don't need to know this.
TMI.
Chris, you know what you should do? You should try and make that video, you doing your thing with the love doll for me.
Yeah, this is where it comes from.
I'll make
It's
that
not.
video for you tonight.
Later that day, Christian took part in a group chat on Mumble.
I can't believe it's a Christmas channel. It's bad.
Well, take a deep breath and accept it, because it's real.
A little while later, he talks about how he recycles his semen.
Oh boy.
I think he might be gay.
After he's done masturbating, he drinks his own semen. Is that gay?
No, I don't think so. I don't think so because I've done that. It's called recycling it.
Wait, then answer.
Basically recycling, so it's like he doesn't necessarily have to lose it. I mean, because you think of it as a waste. If you banged it out and then you put it in, it's like you flush it down the commode or leave it in the condom and put it in the garbage can. Sponges and sperm is killed by stomach acid.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. Well, still, it's fuel for the new sperm cells.
I don't think that's how that works.
Plus, also, I've learned on the internet that there's vitamins in the sperm cells.
The internet says everything, Chris.
So it's like
That's the necessary thing. It's true.
When you do that. Although personally, I'm kind of sick of.
I don't know what to say. This can't be a
Yeah.
fact.
Yeah.
I mean, it just depends on your own individual.
Do we get to hear about the
Chris
Fanta?
discusses the prospects of a threesome.
My name's Emily.
Oh, hi, Emily.
I don't understand why you're still single, honestly.
Oh, it's this Emily. Okay.
Oh,
There's two Emilys.
Julie, right there, who just spoke just now.
Nah, I don't think so. I think there's one Emily, and I didn't. And Emily comes up later. But yeah, I was excited to see your reaction to recycling.
Yeah, man's a real person of the, community. He recycles.
Yeah.
He recycles.
Yeah. Yeah.
A little too much, actually, huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
She sounds like she's really pretty. Maybe we can have threesome.
Good lord.
Chris also tells Julie that he would be willing to participate in a threesome with another man. The other members of the chat responded by accusing him of wanting to engage in homosexual activity, but he defended himself by stating that it isn't gay as long as their testicles do not come in contact with each other.
Dude, what?
I would accept a threesome with 2 women. Well, did you hear that, Emily? After Julie and I done a few times, we can invite you.
That'd be really cool. I mean, we can go shopping at a sex store beforehand.
Yes. It's me. It's Sarah.
Hi, Sarah.
I thought you wanted me and you and Julie to have a threesome. I thought it was going to be special.
Oh boy.
It can't be special, Sarah. It can't be.
Okay. I'm really upset right now. I feel like you don't care about me.
Sarah, I do care about you. I'm sorry I upset you.
Thank you, Chris.
Emily asks a question about genital piercings, referring to penises by the euphemism ducks.
Would you ever get your duck pierced if your sweetheart thought it would be really hot and would improve your sex life?
No, I would never have.
Actually, it can increase the pleasure.
Even that considering, I still would not get any piercings.
Oh my gosh.
What's a duck?
It's like replacing the I with a U in the word dick. So it's a euphemism. Euphemism.
Yeah.
And you spell it YOOPHIMESM.
That's not how you spell that.
Excuse me, I'll be right back.
Julie asks Chris about his penis.
I'm trying to ask you something, Chris. Yes, Julie. Is it not down there? Your duck? I know what I'm talking about. What is it? Tell me about why your duck is bent. Well, I don't know why it's bent downward. I just assumed it was natural.
They have edits where they have like the Loch Ness monster, but it's
Right.
Chris's duck because it's bent. Because of course they do.
Is it
Because
just
internet.
Is it a picture of the Loch Ness monster, or did they edit something else in its place?
They edited something else in its place.
And we both know what this something else is, but we will now move on for the sake of the video. Yeah, I'm glad we're in agreement.
Well, maybe because I've been wearing briefs all my life, and that could have forced it to be bent downward when it gets stiff.
Why do we need to know this?
I don't know. Chris, have you ever used the penis one? Yes, I have. But
That's
I never considered being an alcoholic, but then I remember it makes you forget stuff, and it's moments like this when I take it under consideration.
I could go for some tequila.
I could go for some too. I'm not gonna lie.
Why did you use the extends? Well, it felt like my be longer.
It doesn't work like that, Chris.
Yeah, it doesn't actually work. It can actually cause damage to your penis.
Yeah.
And cause it to bend.
That's true.
Yes.
Yes. Well, for the record, mine does go up to a maximum of 7 inches.
We don't need to know.
God.
Yeah, basically it's the bent part, make it straight. So it does go a maximum of 7 inches in length.
Why do we need to know?
He always told me to stay away from those things.
Christian and Sarah May get into a heated argument because Julie had second thoughts about her involvement in a possible threesome scenario.
I swear, I will not have sex with Sarah May.
It's not fair, Chris. It's not fair. Why would you do this to me?
I didn't know back then. I'm sorry.
I feel so broken right now.
Julie and Chris agree that adultery is frowned upon in the Bible.
Well, I mean, I'm Jewish. Is that okay?
Oh, you're Jewish. I did not know that.
It's taking him a second to say.
That's okay, Julie.
I was really afraid that you would get really upset with me.
I mean,
no, it's okay. I'm not upset with you, Julie. And
from what I remember, I don't think he likes the Jews.
And also, when I finally offer input,
until he figures out that he's part Jewish.
People who are Jewish are not
To be honest, at this point, it's easy to make a list about what he does like than he doesn't.
Do you believe in it?
Yeah, I think as long as the people love each other, then it's okay.
Both and Julie, you are right.
Christian calls Sarah May by the wrong name 4 times in a row.
That was me, not Julie. Why are you calling me Julie, Chris?
Because he can't distinguish voices.
Are you pretending that I'm Julie?
No, Sarah. No, I'm not.
Why would you do that to me?
I'm sorry.
You're annoying. You're annoying.
Why would you make a stupid accent like that, Chris?
Because he doesn't recognize voices.
To be fair, the voice quality here is to die for.
Yeah.
This is the good Xbox 360 mic quality here.
I think it's PSI.
I don't mean it literally. I mean as a state of
Either way, he's using his console when he probably shouldn't, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, this is a time period, Mike.
Sarah
is what
May
I mean.
threatens to kill herself.
Yeah. Oh God, why? Do we really need to make this into content, guys? Do we really need to do this?
Remember, this was probably the day you didn't get paid for this, so this is probably all for free.
Yeah.
You have your family, you have your friends, you have your future. Also, Sarah, I see 23 samples on my locks of hair.
What's that?
Why are you telling me this? Why?
Because I know from Cassie's promise, she will send you one of those locks.
How will that make it better, Chris?
Right now. You don't even want to talk about this.
Sarah, I'm trying to make it feel better.
That's not.
You're not.
That's not.
You're quite literally failing.
You're failing very badly.
It's in a point where you need just needs to be studied.
Yeah.
Don't cut or kill yourself.
No, I'm doing it right now. Goodbye, Chris. Goodbye.
Sarah, I love you as a friend.
Dude.
Sorry, Chris. I'm sorry. Oh, this is my fault. Chris.
Yes, kind of.
Sarah May, maybe you're done. Now my blessings I still have you.
Dude.
After the chat ended, Christian made a video addressing his concern for Sarah May.
Sarah, I feel terrible about the big mistake I made in our conversation. I hope you don't do anything stupid. I pray you're still alive and well. Because if you
Stop
suicide,
fake crying, Chris. It looks worse.
Because of my actions, I feel terrible.
Faking it makes you look worse.
I care about you. As a friend. And you are a sweet friend. You are a sweetest among my sweetest friends. I have made my lifetime.
I think we have a candidate for the perfect harem anime protagonist here.
I just cried I lost you.
Yeah.
I think he meets the criteria of being stupid
Hopefully
enough.
I'll get to talk to you again
I think
soon.
we found him.
I love you, Sir May. I love you as my friend.
I'm surprised that people
Immediately
haven't...
after, he made another video talking about the choice language he
Maybe they have, but have they done a Christian dating simulator yet?
I'm gonna Google that. Give me a second. I'll be right back with your info. I will. You know what? Do I need to open an incognito tab for this? Wait a minute. I'll open an incognito tab. Give me a second.
If it doesn't exist, I kind of want it to, but then they put his mom in it, and I'd be sad.
Christian dating simulator. Oh, it's so morbid.
Yeah. Does it exist yet? Does someone need to get on that?
There's something. Okay. Sprung is a hybrid.
No, Sprung is the one that
Chew.
Yeah,
Global
Sprung,
Gape Jam. Sonic Chew dating sim. There's a Sonic Chew dating sim.
Huh. I wonder if it has Chris in it.
Christian, a true honest RPG?
Ooh.
This demo was put together 4 days ago. That's definitely interesting, but also is sounds like bad business. You get some bad karma. Might get the demon on you when you go there.
Yeah, the Sonic demon. Oof.
he had used concerning homosexual men, possibly as a response to allegations of hypocrisy emanating from participants of the recent Mumble chat.
Captain's log, stardate, February... February 18th,
his birthday
2009.
is approaching. Because I think he's a February
Forgive my
baby.
sniffles, I just did video dedication. I just
You
wanted
didn't
to
actually
make
cry. Why are you...
a statement. I retract using the word hate among the gay populace. I was under a lot of stress, and I'll admit I made a bad word choice when I chose that word.
Excuse.
I am capable of associating and being friends and respecting all gays. I'm doing this on my heart. Believe me.
Yeah.
But you know, beyond respect and friendship, no.
Yeah.
But I do not hate the gay population.
The following day, Chris and Julie met again over PSN, where they discuss the voices Chris hears in his head.
I also get random audio and word thoughts between my audio and my photographic memory, where it's like, you know, other people saying, Christian is gay.
What did I say? That doesn't sound healthy.
Gay.
Do you really think you're gay?
No, I do not. I'm straight.
When questioned about the dubious sex toys in his possession, Chris responds truthfully.
I put a condom on the dildo, and I actually did put up my a-hole. Am I being, it just did not feel right to me.
Wait, did you tell me about the beats?
Yeah, I put them on my a-hole the one time, and didn't really know how they worked, so, you know, I just, was winging it. It didn't really turn me on or anything.
You saying don't, it's not going to stop anything. It's a canon event.
I know it's a canon event, but I just don't need to know that there was poop on them. There was poop on them. Why? Why admit that?
Put in the trash can and forget about it.
Chris?
Yeah.
Thank you for telling me this.
You just gave them so much ammunition.
Yeah.
I mean that as in I'm happy that we have a trusting relationship between you and I.
You see me smile? Because I'm smiling.
I'm just...
As other person says that, I'm seeing that guy from Princess and the Frog.
After a lengthy chat concerning Chris's sexual activities, he disclosed his PSN account.
The witch doctor?
Yeah, when he's like, I'm glad we have a trust.
He's just selling your soul,
Words
Chris.
to Julie.
Pretty much.
Later again, Bob joined the chat, inquiring about her home country.
Here's my dad.
Hello.
Hello. That's Julie Nirvana. She came all the way from Albania. Albania. We were just looking at it on the map. It's next to probably former part of the former Soviet Union.
I think he's confusing it with a different country.
Yeah.
Gypsy violins there.
Yeah, I see. Because the thing is, I quit a while ago, Chris, because it just, I don't know why. People doubt Mulvania so much. It's...
Well, it's all the countries keep changing. And I keep telling Christian, I've been around for 81 years. And I've seen this world change a lot. And it's hard to keep track of which countries or what countries anymore of what they were earlier.
I guess that's fair.
I mean, for him, yeah,
really understand the makeup of the world. I have been very interested in the world since I was 10 years old. I'm very fond of, and I really truly believe in the United Nations. But you won't find anybody else in my countryside around here, I think, that does. But anyway, I'm very world conscious.
Yes.
And I've tried to train Christian, but it's awful hard for him to understand because he knows about Charlottesville and he knows about our little county here in Green and he knows about places that are 50, 100 miles away, but he doesn't really comprehend, I think, countries or cities or anything that's really farther away. Like I don't think he really comprehends Europe or Asia or anywhere like that. And I find it hard to have most people think about that or comprehend that. Because I'm kind of a loner. It was an interesting life I had. But I'm still much more world conscious than
I think Bob just needed a friend.
Most of the people in this country anyway. At least I think so.
Yeah.
You won't find many people like me around. I'm since I've retired, which has been now for 20 years, I guess, I really haven't had much contact with people, so I don't get to talk about all this much.
I really think he needed a friend to talk to.
Yeah.
Who wasn't Barbara or Chris. Because Barbara's kind of a douche. She didn't deserve what happened to her, but she's kind of a douche. And then Chris is Chris. So I think he just needed a buddy. Because every time, there's several times where people will come on and talk to Bob, and Bob will just go on for a bit because he's just so happy to talk to someone.
He definitely needs, yeah. Damn, if only he embraced Interdex instead of Chris. Maybe we could add a happy story, bad one.
Yeah.
But then denying Christian his existence, that feels too selfish. I feel like he's an example that needed to happen.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he needed to happen, but I don't know. We might get something out of it. We'll see.
He's a history lesson.
Yeah.
Whether he's got any comprehension of the world or not, I don't know. He had a tough time with Australia a few months back. Finally got it through his head where Australia was. But I love all the foreign countries and all the foreign music, because I love music. And I've got maybe 15 to 20,000 long-play records of classical music and semi-classical music and jazz and blues.
The recording abruptly ends. On February 20th, a video called For Julie's Eyes Only, which featured Christian having sex with a sex doll Kimmy, was...
I think he was thinking of Moldova.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Because I'm trying to figure out which country he thought it was, because it does vaguely sound like other countries, but Mulvania does not exist.
The recording abruptly ends. On February 20th, a video called For Julie's Eyes Only, which featured Christian having sex with a sex doll Kimmy, was uploaded onto the porn aggregate Slutload, allegedly by Julie's brother, Max. Aside from his white socks, Chris is naked throughout. He uses the sex doll to simulate intercourse with Julie, calling out her name many times. After the video was recorded, he confessed to Julie that his condom broke during the recording and he had to replace it. The video eventually amassed over 3 million views.
Good lord.
Yeah,
this is where just random people will call him and just scream Julie at him because of that video.
Yeah.
Following day, Aunt Corrina passed away. Christian informed Julie about this over Skype and revealed that her funeral would take place on his birthday, which unfortunately clashed with a pancake dinner he was hoping to go to with his church congregation. She also began planning a trip to Julie's residence in Ohio. She convinced him to make a video professing his love for her.
A trigger word of today's society.
Chris delivered his 10-minute long offering with a pseudo-Shakespearean panache.
I love you, Julie, so very much. You strike my thought at every moment, and it makes me ponder with such love and desire. I love you so much. And we yet have a similar storyline to Romeo and Juliet.
I'm honestly thinking more about the dad and having a friend and
yeah. It'd be like Cristiano
that's
and
fair.
Juliet. But every night you may cry, Cristiano, Cristiano, wherefore art thou, Cristiano? And I would be there.
Oh boy.
In your heart.
You do know that story doesn't end well, right, Chris?
For if I call you out, I would be there in your heart. And I would personally be calling out, I am here, O fair Juliet. Tis no word
it doesn't end well.
Be heard every waking moment. And the sun is in the east, and Juliet is the sun. Though I know not much Shakespeare, but at least I know enough to get it by.
Boy.
And let's not forget my past. I will only mention her once, but Panda, I know that you are somewhere up there after the fire, and we will not forget you. I promise you, Julie, that in the near future, hopefully with the power of God at our sides,
with the power of God and anime on your side?
Oh God, don't give him that. No, don't even entertain that here. He doesn't deserve it. He doesn't deserve that.
Yeah.
He is too low for that.
So I prayed to him.
That's too high privilege.
Yeah.
That you and I would be together with full emotional support from everyone within our respective reach. I'm hugging you, Julie.
Okay then.
I'll talk to you later.
On the same day, the Sonichu girl's form was revealed to be a ruse, the creation of which attributed to Clyde Cash. Chris confronted Clyde in a mumble chat. To Christian's surprise, the troll was accompanied by a veritable squadron of trolls who called themselves the Miscreants, who are all members of the PVCC trolling group.
Welcome to the Brothers Miscreants.
Brother.
Chris, stop this.
Oh my
Look,
God.
First off, I did that video
This is
just
so
for Julie.
cringe.
And
It
her
really
brother
is.
found it on her computer and
Not
uploaded
'cause
it
of
to
Chris.
YouTube without
No, this is
neither
just
of our consent.
the cringe of.
Do you understand what
them.
Miscreants are? And her brother is part of it. He's been a very valuable member. Do you understand what
God,
Miscreants
stop
are?
it. Stop
Let me guess, you're all a
it.
bunch of trolls, aren't you?
You're not cool, bro. You're not cool.
Ever since
You're really cringe. Really cringe.
With the masturbated and squirting. We have been there from the beginning.
God, even the voice he's making, it's like trying to make it grandiose.
Always a valuable
Yeah.
member, always regretting
The
to take the fall
Miscreants.
from me.
Look, watch Buccaneers.
Getting your
It's like,
emails.
stop it, stop
using
it. It's
the
not,
Yeah.
you're insulting that
And
voice.
can't you remember
Yeah.
Blanca, the one who destroyed your medallion? Remember?
Yeah.
No, nobody could destroy that medallion.
Should you really be giving him more of a main character complex? I think your guys are making it worse.
Nobody could destroy that medallion. He came back. Has anybody
Yeah.
checked on that person? They might be dead.
Oh,
Claimed.
wait.
Claimed by the medallion.
I don't know what happened to the original Blanca, actually. Or, well, Blanca crew, because it's like 3 or 4 different people were Blanca. That's a good point. What happened to
And
them?
the latest member, Stella McKenzie, or you know her as Panda. She's not dead. She's alive at my side. Kind of sleeping right now. I shouldn't be talking so loud. But anyway, I can't believe you fell for her. We've been here from the beginning. Do you know why, Chris?
They're trying to make a slander out of me and a fool?
No, the goal is to make sure you never get laid. That is the goal of this.
Why?
Virginia is for virgins.
Our goal is that you are a virgin forever.
Why do you all have to pick on me like this?
You don't care about women.
I do care about
women. Really?
He must be made an example of a horrible man, destined to never to ever have a wife or even girlfriend.
Shut up! Why do you have to pick on me like this? You don't need to do this. Don't you all have lives of your own? Can't you go find your own sweethearts to do with?
Honestly, if you just left the call, this would stop.
Yeah.
Look, I care about
Don't
the
feed
women
the
for their
trolls.
own personalities. I get it all my life.
No, you don't.
It's just, he keeps feeding it. That's it. It's a self-fulfilling prophecy.
Yeah.
What?
I care about their personalities. I care about them, about how they feel. I care about everything about them.
Chris, you don't respect them. You only respect their cunts.
Well, that is a statement.
You gotta respect the ladies, man.
I do respect the ladies.
No, you don't.
You're a fucking fuzz bucket, you stupid fag. What the
What
fuck are you doing
doing?
right now, Chris? What the hell?
This is a meaningless conversation.
Even them are like, dude. Even they're like, dude, you suck. Arjen or whatever, you suck. Even the trolls are like, wait, dude, you're going too far.
Kill yourself, Chris. Kill yourself. Spare us.
No, we don't want him to die. No.
Everyone's like, no.
Wait.
Everyone disliked that. Everyone disliked that.
Yeah, that's a bad telltale option right there. That is
No, boy. That did not go well.
To worry about in her funeral tomorrow.
You don't care.
Oh, you don't care.
So much.
You don't care about
You just fuck off.
Goddamn, shut up,
Arjun, you're fucking abusing him.
Arjun, you just went overboard.
I mean, we're basically just taunting him. We weren't actually, like...
Yeah, you justify those life decisions. You justify it.
Chris will come back when he realizes Julie's in danger.
Yes. What we should do is have, like, quote, Julie, unquote, be like, oh no, my brother's, like, with the miscreants, and no, they're holding me hostage, like, my...
After a short while, Chris indeed comes back.
Wow.
Mistakes about not listening to everyone, okay? But I have been under a lot of stress.
What is the stress? You always fight stress over
Well, to be fair, this is probably causing stress. He should log off, but still.
I have to go to her funeral, and I'm going to be very sad that day. And the funeral is happening on my birthday of all days.
You should be more sad about her than your birthday.
I am very upset about my Aunt Corrina. She was a very sweet woman.
But you seem to complain about it being on your birthday.
That's fair.
Aunt Corrina,
She has like the mind of a child.
When she went to the hospital, she died at the age of 75. Her cancer deteriorated her left lung and her liver and her brain. And they kept her alive for as long as they could until she breathed the last breath. She was dying.
To be fair, it sounds like he's fake crying.
This is delicious. Chris,
really?
Silence. Let him cry. But he still does not excuse you for all your other past actions.
Look, I'll admit, I'm possibly retarded, okay? My mind doesn't think so swift yet. But I'm likely to even make mistakes on flying without even realizing it. I sometimes don't even give thought to some of the actions that I do before I do, but I gave a lot of thought before when I moved from Panda to Julie, because I thought she had died in that fire.
As the miscreants continued to insult Chris, he was simultaneously chatting with Julie's brother, Max, who took over her Skype account. Max told Christian that he had kidnapped her and was taking her to the miscreants' HQ in Ohio, giving Chris 5 days to come rescue her.
Look, Chris, this is the sad you are going to grow up and die alone. I'm sorry to tell you this.
Just shut up, leave me alone.
We're trying to help.
Leave my love life alone.
You didn't.
Oh,
I hate it when they pretend that.
I just think we went too far. That was a little.
Yeah.
No shit. No shit, bro. That was maybe a while ago. But you guys clearly don't care until it affects your lives in some form or matter, or your weird morals.
Yeah, was he really crying? Because I like.
Christian returns once again to inform the miscreants that Julie was taken to their headquarters.
That's Julie's brother. Pretty much spirited away Julie, took her to the HQ, to the headquarters, where the miscreants, I think they were called, are. And now Max wants me to come over to Cleveland.
These guys are smearing themselves in the poo.
To pick up Julie from the headquarters. And I'm just trying to find out what Clyde is planning, if he's going to try to force me in jail or hurt me or anything like that.
That's very unfortunate.
Listen, that's another thing.
Yeah, what a
response. My mom is like, she's going to be telling me, don't go, don't go. I worry about you. She watches a lot of television. It's like I've been trying to convince her to let me go to Julie, but then my mom is also
your mom watches
a
a lot of
jealous of
television,
me
not you?
Loving another woman more than her. I mean,
Why are you playing it? Why are you playing it? You didn't have to do that. You didn't have to do that.
Loving another woman more
Foreshadowing.
than her. I mean, I know she's in a situation like cut the umbilical cord, you would say, I'm sure. But still, I have to respect my mother very much. Hello, Clyde.
Happy birthday to you.
Oh, come on, dude.
Happy birthday, Mr. Sonic. Happy birthday to you.
Oh, dear.
I've been drinking.
Well, anyway, you just basically want me to test my love for Julie, and you just want me to finally show that I am a man and I can stand up for myself and do what I want like a man should. Then that's basically it in a nutshell, isn't it?
Sure, that's perfect.
Okay, well, I'll talk to my mom about it later and put my foot down. Because right now she's sleeping and then I have the funeral to worry about. So after the funeral, I will talk to her and put my foot down. Yeah, okay. Well, majority of y'all take care and, just mingle amongst yourselves for now.
Wow. God.
It's so fucking bad. God.
What if he pulls another shit like he did with Redmond when he was like, oh yeah, it just got back and now Julie's laying in my bed, but I'm not gonna put her on camera.
After he left the chat, Christian began preparing for Aunt Corrina's funeral and his eventual trip into uncertainty awaiting him in Cleveland, Ohio. Without a doubt, this would prove to be the most trying birthday of his life.
Yeah. Maybe? Hopefully jail was less unpleasant, I guess. Don't know what to say to
this, maybe. It's up for debate.
Yeah. Oh god. How are you feeling about this one? We got recycling, didn't we? I think.
Yeah, I feel like that's the least highlight out of everything that just happened, though.
So much A-logging. So much A-logging and spearing themselves in the poo. Don't roll around in mud like a pig. Stop it.
This is really much a dogpiling situation.
Yeah. I don't like this era of Chris 3. Luckily, Liquid comes soon after this, so that's good at least. So that'll be a palate cleanser. But we're gonna have to head into 10. We'll see if I actually upload 10, because I'm scared of 10. But, I hope everyone has a good day. Please subscribe to Mally for different kind of internet horrors. Support Gino for the original gangster over there. And thank you.
I'm a little nervous.
Yeah. I'm very nervous.
If you see me after this, you know I made it through.
Yeah. Wish us luck, guys. Bye-bye. Next time on the Comprehensive History of Chris Chan. What other obstacles will Chris face How many of his troubles will be his fault? And how many will be the troll's fault? Will I ruin poor Dr. Malley's day? Find out next time. Same rat time. Same rat channel. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. Check out Dr. Malley's channel for all kinds of intriguing content like Warhammer lore and SCPs. I'm also on Twitch if you'd like to see live reactions to strange internet things. Regardless, I hope you have a great day and thank you for your time.